Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have another 2v2 Iron Man, and this time it's going to be $70 per team, so the winning team will win 70 and the losing team will lose 70. Also, make sure to go check out Dragon Riders Games Facebook page, link down below at the very top of the description, if you want to play in any of their future tournaments or Iron Mans and such. And then we have I'm Sean Pittman on team 1 versus Junda Zhang on team 2, and let's hop right in. So we're going to see I'm Sean Pittman win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. They're going to go first, 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Prosperity, red, Gamma, Crow, blue. They have Swap Frog, Valor, blue, Ronin, Tonin, and Jet. So it looks like the Splight mirror match here. They're going to activate Prosperity, go Banish, banishing 6. And then go look at the top 6. We see DD Crow, Swap Frog, Diva, blue, E-Telly, Jet. We take the Swap Frog and then put the rest back into the deck. Then we're going to normal summon Swap Frog, not using the effect here because we don't want to lose to a Gamma. And then special summon blue, blue effect to go search, blue go search Jet. And then special summon Jet, Jet effect to go search, and then go search Smashers. Special summon red, they said think here. They're going to go ahead and Valor red. I guess? Why? Doesn't make sense. Like, obviously, you don't negate this with red. They're just thinking about what they want to do afterwards. Because they could go, like, swap effect, bounce, and then overlay into Gigantic. It's, like, really weird to get Valor there. It's, like, one of those moments, like, you know what I mean? When you play against somebody that's, like, horrible at the game. And, like, they play very, very weird. So, like, you can't read them at all because they're just doing everything wrong. It's wild. Because here maybe you're like, oh, they might have Nib in hand. Maybe that's why they wanted to do that. Yeah, then they're going to go for Gigantic. And then Gigantic effect. Detach. Go summon out Swap. Because if they had something like Reaper, you know, they would have done it right after that resolved. Swap Frog effect, go down Swap. Maybe they hold it? I don't know, maybe that's a reason. Go for Elf. Elf effect, summon back out Swap. But I definitely wouldn't expect Reaper game 1 right now. Swapped, I'm Ronin Tonin effect. Oh, and the opponent just submits defeat there. Alright, heading into the next game, we are going to see Junda go first. Opening hands, we have Starter, Dark Ruler, Jet, Gamma, Diva. They have Judgment, Ogre, Ash, Valor, Judgment, so they have no engine. They're just going to set, pass, draw Jet. That's a good draw. Like, the more engine that Sean draws here, probably the better. Summon Diva, Diva effect, summon Diva. And then we're going to overlay those, go for Sky Cavalry. They're going to Judgment that summon. I think right there they probably just were entering battle phase attacking and then Zeusing in main phase 2. So you probably just let this go through, right? And then you just Judgment the Zeus and you take 1,000 extra damage, but you trade with their battle phase and their Zeus. Starter, chain Ash, chain Gamma. You can't Judgment Gamma. It's a monster effect, and that's like one of the only things Judgment can't stop. And then bring out blue. And then, yeah, we're going to get blue effect said. Next is Shandan 2148. So we're going to see them lose very quick there. How long was that match? It was 9 minutes long and they had already lost that. That's crazy. But going into the next match now, we're going to have I'm Sean Pittman versus Shandan 2148. And then we're going to see Sean Pittman win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first, 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Crow, Imperm, Gamma, Blue, E-Telly. They have Nib, Starter, Ash, Valor, and Lily. So we're going to go ahead and see them activate E-Telly to special summon, bring out Gamma. Then special summon Blue. Blue effect, chain Valor, overlay for Gigantic. Gigantic effect, chainlink 1, Ash, chainlink 2. Set Imperm, pass, they draw Jet. And then normal summon out Lily. Lily effect to summon out the Kelsey from deck. Special out Jet. And then Jet effect to go search. So Jet's going to get hit with the Imperm. overlay, summon Gigantic, and then Gigantic effect. It's pretty good to get to like keep this body on board too. Bring out Swap Frog, and then Swap Frog effect, because some people don't like respect what the live twins, like, you know, the evil twins and the extra can actually do. How like you get like draws, pops. I mean, you can't go for Trouble Sunny, which is like, you know, the like really good, but you can't go for it. Activate starter, bring out blue, and then lose life points. Blue effect to go search now. That's gonna go search out red. And then DD Crow on Ronin Totem before they can special summon out the red. So now, you know, now they're gonna special summon out red. Link off, go for Elf. Elf effect to summon back out from the graveyard. That's gonna bring out the Swap Frog. Oh, they targeted it, so it's messed up. Then they're gonna use the Swap Frog effect to dump a Swap Frog. That's where it is right here. Link off, go for Kelsey. Kelsey effect, bring back Lily, and then go for the extra deck effect. Summon back, effect to draw one. That draws into an Imperm. Then Link off, goes for Cerberus. Cerberus effect, pop Gigantic, draw on the blue, and then battle phase attack. This is like, it's a good amount of damage for sure, but the setup is just better, right? Because we have red negate. This can summon back the pop. We have Imperm. We have follow up. So we're gonna attack, set, pass, draw a Diva. And then they just submit defeat. Moving on into the next game now. We are going to see Pittman go first. Maybe right there. Wish I could go back to like redo button. Wish I could go back. Maybe he should have just been like end of main phase. See if we can get him with a Gamma. But I don't even think that was going to be enough. But maybe though, right? Because what's known. Let's say you go end of main, they go, oh, I'll go ahead and activate my live twin effect. And then you go, oh, I'll chain Gamma. They chain red. Then that's not a bad situation for you. You still lose to the Imperm set, but you didn't even know it's there. Opening hands, next game we have red, Nib, Imperm, Diva, Ash. They have Imperm, Ogre, Moonlit, Veiler, Jet. So we're going to go normal summon Diva. Diva effect goes through. Summon Diva, overlay for Gigantic, and then Gigantic effect, chain Ogre on it, pass turn, draw Ash Blossom, and then they will just go ahead, normal summon out Jet, battle phase attack. Maybe they're picking up on a pretty weak hand from the opponent. You know, they don't have a lot of splites, so you could try to use like these on them, and then leave one hand trap, next turn normal summon, make Elf, pass, draw Imperm, pass, draw Gamma, and then normal summon out Moonlit Chill. We're going to turn those into Dark. Dark effect to try to summon out Gigantic. So take that. Battle phase, attack. Yeah, I guess like Elf is kind of bad because you get DD Crowed. Or even Gammaed. Then go Downard Zeus. Okay, so we can get hit with Nib because that was our 5th summon. End of main phase, activate Nib, summon that out, pass over the token, and then they draw on the blue. Okay, so they're gonna normal summon, and then special summon, blue effect chainlink 1, Ash chainlink 2, and then red chainlink 3, Veiler chainlink 4. So shut that down. But that's fine. We pretty much only spent 1 card to trade with 2 hand traps because like we still have this body on board, which is still gonna act as, you know, good. Like it's gonna be a very good body there. It's the level 2 to make Elf, and then Elf effect. Try to special summon back out Diva. Chain Imperm on that, and then we're gonna set 2 Imperms. Wait, this has 4850, right? Oh wait, 4850 just beats over this for game. Yeah. This would have to have 200 more attack. Target red, chain DD Crow on red. Then enter battle phase, attack, 4850, yeah, GG. Alright, so hopping into the next match. Now, I was just thinking if there was a different way to play that, like maybe not go for elf, but yeah. Alright, going on to the next game now. We're going to go ahead and we are going to see Grand Lamb on Team 1 versus Shadian 2-1-4-8. And then we're going to see Grand Lamb win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot and decide to go first 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Ash, Dark Ruler, Endless Engine, Rhino Heart, and Shaylin. So they're playing Therion Tier Element, which sounds really, really bad. I mean, Reaper sounds cool. That's the one I'm thinking of, right? The one that's an Aqua. Then they have Swap Frog, Blue, Nib, Imperm, Ogre. So their hand was good going first or second. Normal summon out Rhino Heart effect. That goes through. So Rhino Heart's going to go dump Huffinus. And then Huffinus effect. Putting those back. Summon Kit. Kit effect. Chain Imperm on Kit. Then Shaylin effect. Having to get rid of the Ash Blossoms. Summon the Mill 3. Misses off of that. Only hits Bowl. And then up next, they're going to activate Endless Engine. Oh, it feels so bad when you have the Endless Engine to like rota a monster a turn later. Pass, they draw Imperm. And then normal summon Swap Frog. Swap Frog effect, go dump. So Swap Frog, go dump Ronin Totem. Special summon out Blue. And then Blue effect to go search. So Blue, go search Jet. Special summon out Jet. And then Jet effect to search. That probably just searches Starter. And so that way they can activate Starter and go summon Red and then have all their plays protected. Definitely worth it. Yeah, they're just submitting defeat here. I don't know if you necessarily admit defeat there because you could Dark Ruler your opponent and that shuts off like all known interruptions. The rest is unknown. You have a top deck. It could be Rhino Heart. You have Disc or you have Endless Engine in Graveyard. So like, is it wrong to say I think that there's just been way too many early scoops this Iron Man? Like, you guys are playing for bread. I don't know. You can like take a little bit. It's not even taking a little bit. It's just letting your opponent, like making your opponent actually end the game. But we're gonna see Grand Lamb go first. Game 2, opening hand. We have King, Shaylin, Miru, Endless Engine, Shaylin. They have Gamma, Lily, Nib, Desires, Blue. Also, who let this guy take Therion Tier Element into an Iron Man? May as well play the Tier Element Eldritch deck at that point, and that deck is like should not be taken into an Iron Man. Endless Engine, dump Lily. And then we're going to go Therion King effect, target Lily. In response, they're going to chain Gamma. So go ahead, negate, destroy that, special summon out Driver from the deck. And then activate Shaylin effect. It goes through. So summon itself out, discard Miru, mills 3. Oh my god, they hit Miru, Huffinus, Salic, Mischief of the Gnome. So I guess they didn't hit Miru, but they discarded it. But still, they hit 3 very solid graveyard effects. So we're going to see Huffinus 1, Salic 2. I'll decide to just use those. Yeah, which is fair. And then they're going to go search out the Rhino Heart, put back, and then summon out Kit. Kit effect now. And then this will search. I'm just grabbing a trap here, just thinking of which one. They're going to grab Mayonnaise. And then Kit effect, target itself. So special summon from hand and then get rid of this. Now we're going to get Rhino 1, Kit 2, so Mill 5. Hey, they're playing this one. That's cool. The new Therion, Mills Huffinus, Discosium, Rhino's going to dump Miru, and then Miru effect. So Miru's going to put back Kit and itself, bring out Dragostapelia, overlay for Redoer, set normal summon as the tier element name. And then end of main phase, the opponent could nib here if they would like. And they are going to do it. Chain Redoer effect, attaching. I guess you could attach really anything there, but attach Shaylin. It's like either way you're going to get Shaylin effect because it gets tributed off a nib. And then Shaylin effect. That just goes ahead and summons out Rhino. And then Rhino spins back nibs. That way, like, that's just out of the way. You have Mischief of the Gnomes plus Mayonnaise. So they have to have Ash for Mayonnaise. Skullmeister are like a hand to play around this. Because like some hands do play around Mischief of the Gnomes. And then Redoer coming back could also do something. Effects, spin back, end phase, Redoer comes back. And then pass turn, they draw Moonlit. Standby phase, they're thinking if they want a Redoer effect, they decide not to. So go main phase, activate Desires to banish, and then in response change Mischief of the Gnomes. Are we like actually playing around Skullmeister? Wait. There's no way it's actually worth doing that, right? Because like if we read over Mischief of the Gnomes, because I don't think we've actually read over this. Like I think we read over it like once on the channel, but this is like its on field effect, so it doesn't matter. Its graveyard effect says you can banish this card from the graveyard. This turn, reduce the levels of all monsters in each player's hand by 1, even after they are summoned / set. So yeah, it's definitely pretty good, especially going up against Splight. If your deck can make Beatrice or something, like Drytron, this could be another card that you could play. Draw Called by Jet. And then let's see, how do they think they're going to play through this? Normal summon, effect, a special summon out from deck. So Lily, bring out Kelsey. And then on resolution, we're going to go Mayonnaise to set. They're thinking on that pretty hard. Okay, they just submit defeat. So going on into the next game now, we're going to go ahead and we are going to see the live twin Splight player go first. We have Bull, Disc Coliseum, Shaylin, Muse, Super Poly. They have Talents, Diddy Crow Starter, Kelsey, Dupe Frog. Nice Talents against her, no hand traps. And then normal summon, effect special summon from deck. Also, Super Poly goes crazy. Normal summon, special, activate starter. And then starter brings out blue, lose life points, blue effect to go search. And then blue goes ahead and grabs out Jet. Overlay, summon gigantic effect, detach and go summon. Not too sure why we've done it like this. But, I mean, they have no hand traps or anything, so it's not like the order really matters too much if you still get to the end board. But, obviously, you might want to, like, I mean, this isn't bad at all, though. That's the thing. It's like, searching Smashers is nice. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Smashers, but, I mean, I've still played it in my deck. I just think it is a bit awkward in comparison to like starter. I think starter's just like way better than Smashers, but I still think Smashers like deserves its spot. Definitely comes up in different scenarios too. Bring out swap effect to go dump. Like Smashers to break a board feels nice. Dump Swap Frog and then Ronin Totem effects, summon itself out. Now overlay those, summon Toad. Link off into a Kelsey effect, summon out from the graveyard, and then just link those off. And then we're going to activate Lily, summon back out Kelsey effect to draw one. See, that draws into a Jet. Okay. And then get rid of those, go for Kelsey. So that way on their turn we can use the effect, summon back, effect to pop, set Smashers. Pass to draw DD Crow, and then standby phase, Toad effect, detach to summon out Swap Frog. go main phase. Then we're gonna go Super Poly, discard Bull, get rid of Toad and swap Frog, bring out Garua, and then Toad effect, targeting Toad? No, okay, targeting swap Frog. Oh, it looked like they were targeting a Toad there for a second. On res, elf effect, target Toad, chain DD Crow onto the Toad. Then activate Discalcium to go search. They're thinking if they want to chain Smashers to this, they do go ahead and chain Smashers. It's like either you chain Smashers or like you DD Crow on res. And just hope that like they can't do a lot with it. Discalcium's still like a pretty good card though. But even like outside of it's just search on activation. So Shaylin effect. Let's see, discard Miru. They do have DD Crow though, so we need to get good mills here. Oh, the last one was good Weemill. Oh, and actually this is pretty good too because this is the Aqua, so they can use. They're gonna go Miru and Shaylin effect. Need to summon Mud Dragon and Kit if this goes through, which it does go through. So put back Miru, put back DD Crow, and then put back Shaylin, put back Reaper. So bring out Mud Dragon and bring out Kit. And then Kit effect said how. This is Crow plus Miri. Okay, yeah, they asked. So do you want me to show you the materials? So they show them. Now activate Kit effect on summon to go search or dump. Then we will go ahead and we are going to search up from the deck to the hand. So doing some math, they're going to go search Huffinus. End of main phase. They're going to activate the effect. In response, chain Huffinus. And then in response, chain Mud Dragon, calling Dark. So they can't target our stuff. Summon out Huffinus, mill 3. We hit Lily there. Then they're going to summon back out. And then activate the effect to pop. So we're going to pop our own Kelsey. Okay. End of main phase. Activate the effect to summon back out. And this makes them gain. They'll gain 500 if the opponent declares an attack. Is that enough to save him here? Is this even enough for game? Let's find out. So they said end of main phase, enter battle phase, attack. They're going to gain 500. Yeah, obviously not 5,000. Mud Dragon beat over. And then attack for 18. Attack for 23. And then attack for game. Yeah, if you read it, it says, any battle damage your opponent takes from battles involving this card is doubled. So this card does 3,000 damage. Yeah, so hit him with the thumbs up. Yep, GG's. Can you show your top card? It's Judgment. Right, GG's, GG's. I don't know why they asked you the top card. It's a bit weird, but we're going to go ahead and see the IronMan end. Team 1 with Sean Pittman and Grand Lamb ends up beating the opponent's team. Yeah, I don't know. This Therion tier element deck, I mean, you guys ended up winning, but, you know, you guys lucked out a little bit. We'll take those. We'll take those, though. It's kind of wild, though. Like, the Therion that's an Aqua is cool. So, like, that has somewhat synergy with this deck. I don't know. A lot of the Therions, I feel like, I don't want to say only, but should probably only be played in decks where, like, they actually have synergy with them. Like I don't know how, let me think how to explain this. So, like, Lily, you played it in Sun Avalon because you could search a Lily off Jasmine. So then you had, like, access to the Therion, so you only had to play a small amount of them because they're kind of awkward. They're very awkward cards. And then are like King Regulus and Earth Machine. It's searchable. So like I think Therions in those decks make a lot of sense. I think Therions in a lot of other decks don't make a whole lot of sense. Sometimes it's okay, and it's like I look at the deck list, I'm like, alright, like this definitely could work. But Yeah, I don't know. Like if you mill a whole bunch of card, like this deck obviously has like a mill 8 play, so like that's pretty cool with Therions. But at the same time, like you probably still just have to draw Therions unless you're playing like 3 Endless Engine, but then like you already have another problem with your deck at that point then. Where you're just like, I don't know. Like you wouldn't have enough room for going second cards plus like your full tier engine and everything, and then Therions. Unless if you're like, again, like I think you need to play 3 Endless Engine because that's the only like that and Reaper are like your true synergy. You don't even want to play 3 Endless Engine, which means you probably have to go over 40, which is also really, really bad in any tier element deck because once you go over 40 in tier element, your math just gets so much worse. Like, the math already isn't like super great. It's like good enough to where like you're not gambling every time. But, you know, if once you start going over 40, it starts ruining that, you know, the math that's already pretty decent, more leaning towards the good side, starts going to the decent side. And, you know, if you play 60, then you're down at the bottom. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.